I'd rather die while I'm living than live while I'm dead. Because people don't have wings, we look for ways to fly. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. Mist to mist, drops to drops, for water thou art, and unto water shalt thou return. If you are not having fun, you are doing something wrong. I had to philosophize, otherwise I could not live in this world. Maybe other people will try to limit me, but I don't limit myself. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you. With regard to narrow passes, if you can occupy them first, let them be strongly garrisoned and await the advent of the enemy. It is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed. You cannot open a book without learning something. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. I quote others only in order the better to express myself. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Success is getting what you want. Happiness is wanting what you get. It is not worth the while to let our imperfections disturb us always. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. The spirit tower has its guardian, but unless it understands who its guardian is, it cannot be guarded. Management of many is the same as management of few. It is a matter of organization. Great wisdom is generous. Petty wisdom is contentious. Great speech is impassioned. Small speech cantankerous. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Ultimate excellence lies not in winning every battle, but in defeating the enemy without ever fighting. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Imagining something is better than remembering something. Life would be unbearably dull if we had answers to all our questions. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Everything has to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually. It is hard work and great art to make life not so serious. We are finite in that we are a product and source of the infinite. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. If you know yourself, but not the enemy, for every victory gained, you will also suffer a defeat. It takes greater faith to dance in the dark than to rest in light. Realize deeply that the present moment is all you will ever have. Therefore, the good fighter will be terrible in his onset and prompt in his decision. In the end, you should always do the right thing, even if it's hard. Celebrate true friends. They are a part of you that always sparkles. The enlightened ruler is heedful, and the good general full of caution. Whatever you believe with feeling becomes your reality. It is more important to be of pure intention than of perfect action. When your intentions are pure, so too will be your success. There's nothing in the world that breeds success like success. Sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. It is better for the heart to break than not to break. The whole secret lies in confusing the enemy so that he cannot fathom our real intent. That is all very senseless, but this senselessness has a pretty mouth, and it smiles. In war, numbers alone confer no advantage. Do not advance relying on sheer military power. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Cleverness isn't always true, nor is the truth always clever. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. Everything takes time. Bees have to move very fast to stay still. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. You're only young once, but you can be immature forever. Some things in life are too complicated to explain in any language. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. A man who knows he is a fool is not a great fool. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Decide what you want to be, pay the price, and be what you want to be. The smallest light has greater power than the largest darkness. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. Crying can bring relief as long as you don't cry alone. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. Convictions are more dangerous foes of truth than lies. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. No one from the outside can tell or show you what is in your heart. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. Either you want change or you want comfort, but you can't have both. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. And regulation entails organizational effectiveness, a chain of command, and a structure for logistical support. 10 seconds, that's all it takes for life to throw you a curveball. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Hold yourself back or heal yourself back together. You decide. Truth is what stands the test of experience. The perfect man uses his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It regrets nothing. It receives, but does not keep. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. What is of supreme importance in war is to attack the enemy's strategy. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. The man who has forgotten self may be said to have entered heaven, we are willing to believe anything other than the truth. Procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. There's more beauty in truth, even if it is dreadful beauty. Consideration for others is the basis of a good life, a good society. Knowledge is responsibility, which is why people resist knowledge. Being born is like being kidnapped and then sold into slavery. The greatest step towards a life of simplicity is to learn to let go.